intensity is one of the competencies that let you answer the question, do you have the right attitude? Now, granted, intensity is kind of an odd word. You don't hear that used very often. Some people usually use the word passion. I like the word intensity, but anyway, what it really means is that you really want to be there. You want to be in that industry. You want to be at that company. And so there are 4 sub-competencies that make up intensity. And those are enthusiasm, commitment, initiative, and curiosity. Now, enthusiasm is more than just, walking into the interview with a big, dumb old smile on your face like this guy. I mean, you need to demonstrate your enthusiasm. So for instance, when I was a kid, I was a huge Michael Jordan fan. And so I didn't just say I was a Jordan fan, I really lived it. I mean, my bedroom looked something like this. Right? I mean, that's demonstrating my enthusiasm. So you don't have to decorate your room in that way, but there are other ways you can demonstrate enthusiasm. You demonstrate it by your choice of major, your choice of degree. You demonstrate it by what blogs and publications you read. You demonstrate it by what conferences and events you attend. So think about that, and think about how you have demonstrated your enthusiasm for the role or for the opportunity that you're interested in. Now, commitment is another element of intensity. I'm not suggesting that you have to be and walk in and say, I really have to stay at this company for the next 25 years. No one expects that, or even stay in the same industry for that matter. But companies are really interested in the fact that you can commit to something, that you have that willingness to work through the good times and the bad times, the thick and the thin, because you're dedicated to something that's beyond and bigger than yourself. Now, that could be your sport, it could be an instrument, it could be a hobby. I mean, now that's weird, okay? But you get the point. You got to be committed to something. Every company is looking for people who take initiative. That person that steps up and raises their hand and says, I'll take care of it, I'll do it. And oftentimes, they want that person that volunteers without even being prompted. That girl that goes down and says, I'm going to solve this problem, and people didn't even know there was a problem to be solved. So you need to think about, in your background, when have you volunteered? When have you stepped up and done something and taken the initiative to go and get it done? Curiosity is one of those sub-competencies that I really care the most about. In my background or my history, the folks that were most curious were the people that were able to achieve the most success. I learned a long time ago that you can't get people to do things that they don't want to do. So if you want excellence, you need to find people that are always interested in figuring out what excellence looks like. They're Googling at 1 a.m. in the morning to solve and answer problems that they just thought about. They're spending their money doing things to get smarter, to get better. And so as you think about your own personal development, the question I have to you is, what are you Googling at 1 a.m.?